You're not bad at love. You were just never shown a healthy version of it. Now, does emotional chaos feel more familiar to you than emotional safety? These are the tragedies of blaming yourself for not knowing how to swim when no one ever taught you the difference between water and drowning. Love. The grand production we're all expected to perform flawlessly in, despite being handed a script written by the most emotionally confused cast of characters we've ever known. Our families. Does this sound familiar to you? I ruin every relationship. I simply get too attached. If I were better at love, I wouldn't always feel anxious. I ruin good things. I don't know how to be loved. These are not personal failings. These are survival strategies. These are the echoes of past conditioning masquerading as personality flaws. If love has always felt like a battlefield, it's because that's what was modeled for you. You were not born bad at love. You were taught chaos and called it connection. I'm Dylan Moore, author, cognitive behavior specialist, and dedicated advocate for women's empowerment and men's emotional healing. In this discourse, let's unveil transformative strategies to restore your balance, reclaim your power, and anchor you in unshakable strength. Together, we can unravel the absurd social expectations that have long kept so many trapped in a labyrinth of self-imposed chaos. Let's expose beliefs that have gaslit us into self-doubt and dismantle the nonsense we've been conditioned to accept as normal. Now, why you believe you're bad at love? If relationships leave you feeling anxious, unsure, or unworthy, consider the following. You were taught that love comes with conditions. Love meant compliance, silence, performance. Affection was a reward, not a right. You never witnessed emotional regulation, only reactivity. When things got hard, people screamed, shut down, or even disappeared. Emotional maturity? Not exactly a family heirloom. You learn to equate chaos with connection. So, when calm enters the picture, your nervous system says, "Where's the catch?" You were made to feel responsible for everyone else's emotions, and now you think being a good partner means becoming an emotional contortionist. You received attention, not attunement. Big difference. One sees you, the other performs for you. You've never had a chance to experience secure attachment. And what you've never known, you assume must be your fault. The therapeutic explanation could be attachment theory and core beliefs. Now, from a psychological perspective, this is often rooted in insecure attachment styles. These patterns are formed in the childhood based on how caregivers responded to your emotional needs, paired with negative core beliefs about self-worth and love. This leads to a distorted internal blueprint for relationships. This feeds into beliefs like, I'm an unworthy person. I will be abandoned. I must perform to be loved. These beliefs don't just affect who you choose, they affect how you show up in relationships, constantly second-guessing yourself, anticipating loss, and mistaking anxiety for chemistry. No, you aren't bad at love. You're just playing out a script that was handed to you, one you now have the power to completely rewrite. But let me assure you, you're not broken. You're responding exactly as someone who would have never known what safe love feels like. And now, a bit on the hidden cost of believing you're the problem. If you believe you're bad at love, who profits from that lie? Usually the one who benefits from your lowered expectations. If every relationship feels unstable, what does your nervous system think is normal? Spoiler, not stability. If you constantly chase emotional crumbs, who taught you that was a feast? Time to question the menu. If you can't relax in healthy relationships, is it boring or just unfamiliar? And is familiarity truly the best metric for safety? A suggestion: begin rewriting your love blueprint. Name the old love blueprint and say it out loud. I was taught that love equals sacrifice, fear, or chasing. Remember, awareness disrupts the autopilot. Challenge the belief that you're bad at love. Ask this: whose voice is this? Your own or someone else's conditioning? Identify your patterns, not just your pain. Awareness of triggers and behaviors allows you to change them. Eventually, they will. Seek relationships that feel safe, not just exciting. Calm is not boring. Calm is secure attachment. Speak to yourself like someone worth loving, because that's where it begins. It begins with you. Now, why these steps work, according to actual therapy, not TikTok. From a therapeutic lens, this process is about cognitive restructuring. Challenge the belief that love must be earned, fixed, or fought for. By practicing secure behaviors, even when they feel foreign, you teach your nervous system that love can feel like peace, not panic. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps reframe distorted beliefs and builds a healthier behavior system. By consciously choosing new responses, ones rooted in self-respect instead of fear, you begin to rewrite your understanding of love itself. Healing isn't just possible, it's programmable. Every act of self-honor shifts your nervous system from survival to safety, from chaos to connection. And now, a most tender revelation. You are not hard to love. You were simply never shown how love is supposed to feel. Let us be perfectly scandalous in our truth. You are not meant to suffer for love. You are not designed to beg for scraps or decode mixed signals like some tortured romantic protagonist. So, tell me, who taught you that you had to earn affection? And more importantly, are you ready to unlearn it? Drop a like or comment below and let's normalize becoming the love we never received. Together we rise, together we thrive. Let's rise fierce into our new life of personal power and freedom.